Assalamualaikum. 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 Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, I am Ayub Qodri. So here I want to tell you about historical Middle English literature. So, do you want to know? I can hear you. Do you want to know? Up your voice please. Do you want to know?
Yes, I am.
Once again, do you want to know?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I know you want to know. So, to short this video, let's check my video. Middle English Literature divided into era. For the first, the early period. Several poems in early Middle English are extant. The Orrmulum, a 12th century work of biblical exegesis, written in early Middle English first by a monk named Orm. It's a first translation of part of the Gospel, which is of the linguistic of and prosodic rather than literary interest. Of approximately and the same date, the Owl and Nightingale is the first example of the English of the debate, a popular continental form in a poem. The Owl strictly monastic and didactic, and the Nightingale is a free and amorous secular spirit. Charmingly debate the virtuous to their respective ways of life. The second is the last period. It was with the 14th century that major works of English literature began once again to appear. These include the so-called purports Pearl, Athens, Cleanis, and Sir Gawain, and the Green Knight, Langland's political and religious allegory pairs, Plowman, John Gowers, Confessio Amantis, and the work of the Geoffrey Chaucer, the most highly regarded English poet of the Middle Age, who's seen by his. The latter portion of the 14th century also saw not only the consolidation of English as a written language, taking over from French or Latin certain areas, but a large shift from primarily technological and religious subject matter to also include that of a more secular nature. Vernacular book production saw a growth in the number of books being copied, both secular and religious. Thus, the latter portion of the 14th century can be seen as one of the most significant periods in the history of the English language. The Owl and Nightingale. The Nightingale was named due to the fact that the nightingale is often heard singing during the night as well as during the day. It's thought that is the single male nightingale that sing during the night, which they too do try and attract a mate. A romance ballad. A ballad in French, ballade, is a form of verse, often a narrative set to music. Ballads were particularly characteristic of the popular poetry and song of the Britain and Ireland from the later medieval period until the 19th century. They were widely used across Europe and later in Australia, North Africa, North America, and South America. Many ballads were written and sold as single-sheet broadsides. The form was often used by poets and composers from the 18th century onwards to produce lyrical ballads. Drama is a mode of fictional representation through dialogue and performance. It is one of the literary genres which is an imitation of some action. Drama is also a type of a play written for theater, television, radio, and film. So, in simple words, a drama is a composition in verse of prosa, presenting a story in pantomime or dialogue. It contains conflict of characters, particularly the ones who perform in front of audience on the stage. The person who writes drama for stage direction is known as a dramatist or playwright. There are 5 types of drama in literature. For the first type, comedy. Comedies are lighter in tone than ordinary works and provide happy conclusion. The intention of dramatists in comedies to make their audience laugh. Hence, they use quiet circumstances, unusual characters, and with remarks. For the second, tragedy. Tragic drama use darker themes such as disaster, pain, and death. Protagonists often have a tragic flaw, a characteristic that leads them to their downfall. For the third, tragic comedy. Tragic comedy is a special kind of drama that combines the features of tragedy and comedy. It means the such play may be sad but will have a happy ending, or it may be serious with some elements of humor emerging throughout the whole play. For the fourth, melodrama. Melodrama is an exaggerated drama which is sensational and appeals directly to the senses of the audience, just like the first two characters are of a single dimension and simple, or maybe stereotype. And for the fifth, musical drama. In musical dramas, dramatists not only tell their stories through acting and dialogue, but through dance as well as music. Often the story may be comedic, though it may also involve serious subjects. Canterbury Tales, Geoffrey Chaucer. It's most likely London, 1343 until 25 October 1400. Was a British writer, poet, philosopher, diplomat, and bureaucrat. He is often referred to as the father of English literature. Although Chaucer wrote many works, his famous work is the prime story of the Canterbury Tales. He is sometimes considered the first writer to demonstrate the power of English to write literary works and not use French or Latin. The Canterbury Tales is a series of 6 single dramas that original aired on BBC One in 2002. Each story is an adaptation of one Geoffrey Chaucer 14th century Canterbury Tales, which are transferred to a modern 21st century setting, but still set along the traditional pilgrim's route to Canterbury.
Okay everyone, now we until at the end of this video. Thanks for your attention and participation because as watching this video from begin until end this video. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and give a positive comment And walakhir, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Shout out to your mom and dad for making you. Staying in a vision, they did a great job.